What's going on, my ninjas? I know it's been a few weeks since I've done a legit straight up next chapter prediction, so here you go. But honestly, without a doubt, I'm going to say that Madara is going to get his other rinnegan back. Why? Because we have yet to see Naruto's full transformation. Like, what would his new QB cloak look like? What would his true Biju mode look like? And Sasuke may, transform his other eye into the rinnegan or something. But I'm like 99% sure, 99.999, that we're going to see Naruto put out either that awesome Susanoo type thing that Ashura did in the flashback, or his Nine Tails cloak will be huge. Hell, he may even have like a Ten Tails cloak or something like that. And Sasuke is going to pull out a perfect Susanoo. I already know it. And I don't see them pulling out any of that against the current Madara, because it's obvious they can just whoop his ass like that. I mean, they had Madara running. They had the Uchiha Madara, the big dick. I can't even call him the big dick anymore. I'm not going to call him big dick anymore until he gets back his other eye. But they had that guy running. I mean, come on, man. He needs to step it up. Everyone knows Sasuke is going to pull out an awesome new Susanoo. Everyone knows Naruto is going to pull out something similar to Ashura's summoning, or like maybe he has like the cloak of every tailed beast. That would be awesome. But they're not going to do that against the current Madara. I'm sorry, because they're already dragging the floor with him. They're not going to go OP and just demolish him like that. Madara is going to get back his other eye, and then that's going to be the final fight. That's going to be the fight that we want to see Madara partake in. That's going to be the Madara that whoops ass. And then Naruto and Sasuke are going to have no other choice than to go just full on Super Saiyan. Now, at the end of 674, we all saw the panel where Madara threw the black rod. Now, I predicted that it's going to hit Sakura, but we all know that since Obito wants to destroy the rinnegan before Madara gets it, it's likely that Obito will try to jump in the way, to either try to deflect it, or he may try to jump in the way, like so the black pole will impale his skull, thus destroying the rinnegan. So I honestly see Sakura being safe. But that's what I see happening. I see Obito trying to jump in the way so the black pole can destroy the rinnegan. And it may look like that at first, but maybe, just maybe, Madara does like some type of genjutsu on Obito at the last moment, and Obito thinks that he jumps in the way to destroy the rinnegan, but in actuality it goes through like his forehead or something. That would be crazy, but we've seen small changes like that via genjutsu, similar to how when Sasuke used his genjutsu against Danzo to make him think that he had one more eye that he can use for Izanagi. I think Madara is going to do something like that to Obito. But yes, that is my theory. Obito is going to try to jump in the way to save Sakura and destroy the rinnegan at the same time, but Madara may use a genjutsu, make Obito think that the black rod is coming right here, but it's actually coming like maybe right here or something like that. But regardless what really happens, whether Sakura gets impaled or Obito gets impaled or if anyone's impaled, I see Madara leaving the other dimension with the rinnegan in his hand. But my man Madara should be showing us some amazing things. I mean, the Ten Tails he created tornadoes, thunderstorms. He pretty much demolished everything. Madara should be able to do all of that. Not to mention the awesome techniques that Madara had before he even became Ten Tails Jinchuriki. He's not showing us anything. He's showing us like cheap gimmicks like Limbo. When it's actually found out how it's done, like ever since Sasuke and Naruto found out what's going on with it, that's rendered useless. Not to mention the shadow of Limbo is sealed now, unless he could just, like summon it back or something like that, or make another one. This dude has the 10 tails in him. Naruto only has the chakra from each tailed beast. Madara should be wiping the floor with Naruto, but instead, Naruto and Sasuke are wiping the floor with Madara, and that's just completely ass backwards. Maybe when he gets to other Rinnegan, it will be more of an interesting fight, because right now it's completely one-sided. I mean, Naruto and Sasuke, if they can keep this up, they can defeat Madara no problem, because they can pretty much dodge whatever he throws at them. And I forgot to mention in my review that Sasuke seems to have either some type of teleportation technique thanks to his Rinnegan, or some type of space time travel kind of thing, because we see that when he dodged the lightning attack, he literally just disappeared and reappeared, And Madara was like, that wasn't just a simple dodge. And also when Sasuke told Naruto to aim his Shukaku Rasengan at him, at Sasuke himself, and then Madara just popped up out of nowhere, that has to be some awesome rinnegan technique, whether it's like related to the Thunder God technique, whether it's some type of space-time manipulation, but it's obvious it only has a certain range. That's why Madara said he has to stay a certain distance away from Sasuke. But the question is, since Sasuke is literally right there in front of Madara when he used Kamui, is there a possibility that Sasuke can do some type of space-time manipulation to maybe warp him back or warp the black pole back before anyone gets impaired? But I am glad that Sasuke's Rinnegan has its own unique characteristics. I'm glad it's not just a copy and paste or a clone of Madara's Rinnegan. But what's going to become of Kakashi? Like I said in my review, he can never get a break. Think about this. Since Madara took Obito's eye from Kakashi, another Uchiha, will that make his left eye an EMS? Will that make Obito's eye an Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan? If Kakashi gets that eye back, just imagine how OP Kakashi will be to be able to use Kamui without going blind. Although it will still use a lot of chakra, no doubt, but just imagine how awesome that will be. When you think about it, even if Madara does get the Rinnegan right now, to get back to the real world, he's going to have to use Kamui again, so he's not going to take the eye out right there and pop the Rinnegan in before he gets back. So maybe by the time he gets back, it will have transformed into an EMS, and he takes it out and then he throws it on the ground somewhere and then pops the Rinnegan in, and then someone can just pop it back in Kakashi's head, and then he will have the EMS. Bingo. Here is where things get really interesting. We know that Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan designs are like a combination of the original person where it came from and the person who pops it into their skull. So just imagine, Obito's Sharingan, his Mangekyo pattern fused with Madara's Mangekyo pattern. That would be awesome. Kakashi will look amazing. But predictions aside, I'm pretty sure that Madara is going to get the other Rinnegan just so he could put up a fight against Naruto and Sasuke, because Naruto and Sasuke no doubt have more awesome abilities that we have not seen yet, and they're not going to bring it out against the current Madara. I don't care what you guys say. They are more than enough to handle this guy right now. But anyway, tell me what you guys think is going to happen next chapter. This has been JB the Chia. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.